welcome back to Painted Kids, and today we're going to be drawing a shark mermaid. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know, with you guys supporting us and following us, it allows us to continue to do what we do, and that's make awesome art videos for you. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is make a nice U shape here, and you're not going to go all the way up on one side, you're going to have it just slightly lower. And then on that lower one side, you're going to do a half a circle for the ear. And then you're going to do a nice little curved line right at the top there to show where the top of her ear is. Then you come over, we're going to start on the hairline. And we're not going to go completely in the center, we're going to go off center a little bit. And we're going to curve it up, around, and connect right where the top of the face is and the ear. And then curve on the other side down and around, just like this. Now we're going to do her neck. So we're going to go one line, two lines, just like this, right next to each other. And then on the one side, we're going to curve it down, around, and up, almost like a really loose S shape. Then we're going to go on the other side. We're going to do a nice short curve here. Then you're going to do a nice angled line here. This is her arm, and it's kind of in a bent shape. So we're going to follow along the lines that we just made, a little bit straighter, not as curved. And then we're going to bring the forearm is going to come and follow that same angle, and then it's going to curve down, around, and up. So her hand's going to be small. So our upper arm is much thicker, our forearm is a little smaller, and it thins out into the hand. And we're not going to do a lot of detail in the hand just because it's so small. Now we're going to do the arch of her back, so we're just going to go angle out and then angle back. And so it looks almost like a triangle point right there from the bend in her arm. So now we're going to do, because she's a shark, she has two different colors on her, so we're just going to take a line and we're going to follow it along with her torso, just like this. So we'll have her white belly and then her more gray-blue actual shark look. So we're going to do the rest of the tail, so we curve out, round, and up, and we're going to stop right there because we're going to add our tail here in just a second. But before we do the tail, we're going to go back up to our back and we're going to do that fin. So we're going to come and we're do a straight line right at that point in the crook of her elbow. We're going to curve it out and then curve it in because the sharks have that very distinct fin shape. Now we're going to come here, we're going to do the rest of her tail. So we're going to curve around, then we're going to bring it up, and we're going to make the one side a little bit longer and then curve back in. And just connect it right there, just like this. So you'll notice that it's longer on one side and shorter on the other side, and that's what we want. So now we're going to do the rest of the line that connects to her torso that separates those two colors. So you just follow along there and follow along the line that you did for her body earlier and just connect it behind the hand there. So we're going to curve out and around and up, kind of make a nice loose S shape for her hair. And we're going to start it right where we started it earlier. And then you're going to curve around, up a little bit, and in, and then back down and over. And we just want to make it look like it's floating in water. And you don't have to do it exactly like this. As long as it looks like it's floating in water, that's just the main goal. So we're going to come up around her head, and we're going to kind of squiggle it out and then back in, just like this. Now we're going to go into the face, and we're going to do two circles for her eyes. So one circle, and come over here and do two circles. And we're going to be adding highlights with our pupil. So we're going to have a lot of little circles here in just a second. So now I'm going to go over and we're going to be doing a big circle, and that's going to be on the right side, on the upper right side of the eye. So here's one circle. And then we're going to go to the other eye. We're going to do the same thing, and we're going to put it in the same spot. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a smaller circle, and it's going to be just diagonally across from the circle that we just did. And then we're going to draw our pupil. So we're going to draw it around so it looks like it's under our highlights. We don't want to draw through it. So just curve it around, just like this. So one big circle behind it, and then a little circle just above our bottom circle, just like that. And then we're just going to follow the same line around our circle to make the iris or the color of our eye. So I'm going to go over to the other eye and do the same thing. So that way we have our curve for all of our color, and there is our eye, and it'll look a lot better once we get the color in. Then for her nose, I'm going to do a triangle, keep it very simple, and then a nice happy smile, and then do a little little crease right there, and then come up to the top of her eyes and draw her eyebrows. And you can make her eyebrows thicker if you want, or funnier or sillier. It's completely up to you. It is your mermaid. And there is our mermaid. So now I'm going to color her, and I'm going to use blues and grays, and I'm actually going to make her eyes purple. And you can make your mermaid any color that you want to make it. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more fun videos like this one, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to show off any of your awesome mermaid creations, then head on over to any of our social media platforms. Their links will be in the description below. And show off your awesome mermaid in MerMay 2019. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and we'll see you next time.